Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for tuning in on what should be a very, very fun show today. It's PJ Dean's decision day, one of the top overall prospects in the state and the nation is set to make his commitment today. We've already got a lot of you guys joining in, over 300 and counting, and we appreciate every single one of you for tuning on in. Everybody do us a favor. If you are a first-time listener, hit the like and share. Make sure you tune into all those show it to all those friend groups out there. Tell them Lucas Hill is live with you, breaking down everything on what's going on here on South Carolina at the Voice of College Football. We will take your calls. We just posted the call-in link in the description in both my YouTube and both the Snapchat, or not the Snapchat, but the X page. Guys, we've got almost 1,000 of you guys tuning in. Holy cow, this is insane. Guys, you guys are awesome. You guys are incredible. Guys, we appreciate all of you guys tuning in. This is a big day for South Carolina, because whenever we talk about a guy like PJ Dean, we're talking about one of those guys that has been everybody's looking for a link to find the announcement. Holy cow, 1,100 of you guys are tuning in. But we've talked about this last week. It has come down to South Carolina and it's come down to Georgia. And I think this is a very important thing for South Carolina, because so far in the class of 2026, this has been a very important class that you have gotten together. And I know from the looks of it right now, it doesn't look that great. You may think to yourself, well, Lucas, I mean, we've only got, 4 or 5 guys that are important. But I do think that there is a very interesting decision coming down to both of these schools that I think is going to be very impressive. So I don't know where he's committing. I'm looking on the Instagram right now. I'm looking on everywhere. I mean, everywhere, bro. I don't know where he's committing. I don't know what his Instagram, or actually I do know what his Instagram is. But man, overall, I mean, I've looked on his Instagram already. I haven't found anything of where he is going to commit at. But he did post on a story on when he will commit and where he will commit. Apart from that, I haven't heard anything else. But overall, guys, this should be a pretty fun one. Oh shoot, I got Austin Gregory posted that this is where every Gamecock fan trying to find a link to watch PJ Dean's commitment. I don't even have it. Guys, I'm literally just here. This is a reaction to it. This isn't even my stuff. Holy cow, you guys. You guys are killing it up in here. 2,500. Make sure y'all go in the call-in link. Make sure y'all tune in. Give us your thoughts, man. Give us your thoughts on this. Give us your thoughts on what you think of the commitment going on right now that should be going on pretty soon. But by the way, I apologize right now. There's a lot of noise going around. I'm at CC's Coffee in Louisiana, and there is a lot of noise. Guys, this is insane. We've had about 43 people up here. Heard South Carolina is the team to beat for PJ Dean. On3 has him 70% South Carolina right now. They have that bit as well, but he said in a quote that it was between Georgia and South Carolina, but either or, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if he ends up staying with South Carolina. It definitely would not surprise me at the end of the day. Just knowing that he's from the Carolina area, and I'll say this, if you're able to pick up a guy like this, guys, Coach T-Rob is one of the best recruiters out there. I think he's been a really, really good opportunity for your Carolina Gamecocks to be able to pick up a guy like that. Heard Lamont Paris threw a bag at PJ Dean. I mean, that's where you're at right now in college football. If your NIL pool is that big, guys, you can pretty much throw whatever you want at a kid, and he'll come to your school. You know, I heard a couple of guys talk about, well, it's still about, the basic fundamentals. Oh, you're going to get your academics here. Oh, this is a great place for you to go to the NFL. No, it's not. This is for you to get a bag. This is for you to get a bag at the end of the day, guys. But we are waiting on the announcement. I mean, you guys, I know just about as much as you all know. It's crazy weird for no stream to be set up 11 minutes after he was supposed to commit. I don't even have the stream on. He was supposed to commit on his Instagram, from what I have been told. So I don't know why y'all are coming at me about that. But I'm looking right now. I still haven't seen anything else other than that. No, I love the interaction that you guys have got. What's his Instagram? I'm about to drop it in the chat. But you guys can go ahead and watch it. The only thing that I have seen is, the only thing I've seen is that he posted a story on the announcement. Said he'll be committing today at 3:30 at the West Forsyth Anderson Performing Arts Center. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Rock says he's already committing to Georgia. That's funny. So no live stream? No, we have a live stream. This is a freaking reaction, guys. We're reacting to him committing. But I do think that this is... Well, let's talk about this. We went over his film last week. When he started as a freshman, he was, I think, 6'5", 305 pounds. Ended up making the transition to defensive line throughout the last 2 years or so. And it's been incredible seeing what he's been able to do, just being able to, just having that transition going from the offensive to the defensive line at the end of the day. And I think it's very, very intriguing that you've been able to make that transition, because he said in a quote, he thought that it was going to affect him at the end of the day in recruiting because of the amount of weight that he dropped. Well, that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. And I don't know if you guys saw, did you guys see the Wilfong's prediction going to, shout out Southern Charm Sports, flip that cap backwards. Why am I flipping it backwards, Scout? B-Dog, thanks for the stream. I don't know if that's supposed to be sarcasm or not, but thanks. But no, I haven't heard anything yet from where he's committing. Wilfong isn't even a reliable source at this point. I know, because 5 days ago he said that he was going to flip to Georgia, and then earlier, 4 hours ago, he said he was going to South Carolina. So how does that make any sense? The Fong bomb is so stupid, to be honest with you, that it's almost, it makes me laugh every time I see a Fong bomb, and then I see a kid commit somewhere else and see Steve get proven wrong. But you can never, But you remember, you can never really rely on a guy to commit specifically to a school in June, July, August, because you got to realize there's a 3-month gap between there and between national signing dates. Guys, the bag's going to get thrown around from many different schools through the rest of that cycle. If you think that I'm crazy thinking about it, look at what Bryce Underwood last year. He was committed to LSU for what, 3-4 months? Then Michigan throws what, $15-16 million at him. Ends up flipping to Michigan. So it's cool if PJ Dean is committed to South Carolina at the end of the day. Just remember, guys, don't take it from me, take it from history. Remember, history is prone to repeat himself if we don't fix it, or whatever that quote is. It's happened before. Who's to say it doesn't happen again? But I think knowing how PJ Dean is, I think that he would be 100% committed to South Carolina if he is to be a Gamecock this year. Of course, I could be wrong, but I'm a washed-up former Division I athlete. Man, have you guys heard anything yet from either his Instagram or X or anything like that? Because all I'm seeing right now is the Fong bombs, which are stupid. So has he committed yet? I don't know. This one right here, wish they would sign on commitment day. Oh my goodness. In the year 2025, nobody at the Commitment Live is streaming it. I haven't found anything, to be honest with you. I'm kind of shocked with you as well, because I thought by now you'd have somebody streaming it. But no, guys, okay, so we have an official one. PJ Dean is going to be a Georgia Bulldog. It is official. Dean is going to be a Georgia Bulldog, for those of you that did not hear. So it's a big get for the Georgia Bulldogs, getting one of the best defensive linemen in the class of 2026. The number 23 overall defensive lineman, according to 247. Regular, according to the composites, the number 7 defensive lineman in all of college football. Guys, make sure y'all join that link below. We're going to be on for another 5, maybe 10, 15 minutes, depending on if you guys want to join into the stream and talk some ball, talk about this commitment. Because, guys, this is huge. This is a very big thing. Look on X, because they've already said that he made it official. I don't know where they found this one. I don't know if he posted it on his Instagram or if someone else posted it. No, I haven't seen anything from him at the end of the day. Here we go. This is one where you guys got to listen to. Nothing is over until signing day. Nothing is over until signing day, because, oh, it's an early call. Never mind. Hey, man, y'all about to screw with me, man. I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy. Hey, so we need to look out for either Wilt Fong on 3 or him to officially post it. Dogs 247. Okay. Let me look at Dogs. Let me talk to my guy Jordan Hill from Dogs 247 and see if this is real. 3:30 Eastern time. Yes, it was. Hayes posted it too. Okay, there we go. It's official. Okay. So there you go, guys. Hayes Fawcett, PJ Dean will commit to the Georgia Bulldogs over South Carolina and Ohio State. A dog always finds his way home. Absolutely love that. But you know what? Hey, I mean, it's hard at this point because if you want this kid to decommit from a program like Georgia, you better throw a monster bag at him because you like we mentioned already, the NIL pool has freaking increased like you wouldn't believe since it all came into play. Well, really since the last 2 years, it has evolved into an incredible pool like we have never seen before. Of course, this is another loss for Ryan Day because this is now what, his second defensive lineman he's lost in the last 2 days, because they had Carter Meadows yesterday who committed to Michigan, and now he lost PJ Dean. I wouldn't say this one is a huge loss for Ohio State, but if you're South Carolina, it's kind of back to the drawing board, but you still have a lot to look forward to because you still have a lot of guys that you're going to get ready who will be committing very soon. Jay Spivey heard from his high school coach. Hey, Jay, if you're in here, can you join in the chat? Or not the chat, but join the live stream? Because we got to talk with you, bro. Because you're going to be a guy that we need to get information from. But, guys, holy cow, 6,600 of you are up in this thing. That is incredible. Make sure y'all hit that like and share button, by the way. Make sure y'all share to these friend groups. Join the chat, by the way. Join inside. Come talk some ball with us, man. We'll be on here for about 5 more minutes. We'll talk some more. But I don't know if you guys saw, but we went over his film last week, and we talked about that transition that he made playing both sides of the offensive line. He is very dominant as a tackle. He owns the line of scrimmage both times, has a nice pop whenever he gets off the ball. When you line him up in a one-tech going up against a center, it is dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. Guys, that was impressive watching his tape and seeing what he had to offer at the end of the day. And I have been very, very shocked to see what he's got. Yo.
Flip the hat backwards.
I did.
Oh, you did? No. How far of a playback is it?
Huh?
Like how delayed are you?
How delayed? Not really. I mean, I'm at 6730 right now on my total view count.
Okay, but I mean, like, are you still live right now?
Yes. Are you joining in?
Yeah. Well, I'm not joining in. I'm just watching.
Oh.
Okay, hold up. I'll join back and watch. Hold up.
Y'all know, if y'all know Southern Charm Sports, this dude. But let's talk about the next couple of weeks that should be pretty important for South Carolina, because you may have taken a loss today, but that is fine because you have a lot more that you can expect to see, because you have Wednesday. Noah Clark is going to be committing at 11 Central Time, noon Eastern Time. We will be live during that time and covering that. Next week, Joel Camby, the 3-star safety, is going to be committing. And to me, the last two that you should be expecting is Smoke Matthews and Tamarion Watkins. Both guys, I think, will be very huge. Tamarion Watkins is expected to be a Gamecock. Of course, this is between South Carolina, Texas A&M, Georgia, and Miami. I would expect either Miami or South Carolina to be in the mix. Watkins is the top 30 safety in the nation, the number 8 player in South Carolina. I expect him to stay home at the end of the day. And then Samari Matthews, who's the number 12 corner in the nation, the number 7 player in the state of North Carolina. And 247 Sports Composite has him as the number 6 overall player. But going to be a huge, huge couple of weeks for South Carolina at the end of the day. Absolutely massive couple weeks that will happen at the end of the day. 15-second delay. Okay, well, you had a 15-second delay, Scout. That's on you at the end of the day. But no, at the end of the day, guys, I mean, it is what it is. You've still got a lot of time before we have more guys commit, because you should be happy with what you got this past weekend with getting a guy like, what's the kid's name? He's the athlete that just committed. He reclassified from 27 to 26, Henderson, which I think is impressive to see what they have. The South Carolina still have a lot to look forward to. Yes. I mean, you lose one guy, it's not really going to hurt you at the end of the day. I don't know if PJ Dean's going to be a surefire starter in his freshman year. C. Henderson, thank you, by the way. Yeah, absolutely. I would be remiss to tell you that they don't have a lot to look forward to, because they do. I mean, I think recruiting-wise, last year you had a great recruiting class, top 20 recruiting class. It's still early. You've still got July, August, September, October, November to make your pitches to these guys and throw the money at them. I'll tell you a benefit of this. You can take that money that you offered him, you can put that out to other guys. Or you can go out into the portal and get ready for next year, and you can spend the money there. I think that would be a very valuable thing that you could do if you're South Carolina. You can have an opportunity to spread that pool around, put it to other athletes that you have, whether it be in class of 27, class of 28, whatever, transfer portal, et cetera, et cetera. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Who'd he commit to? I missed it. Georgia. He's a Georgia Bulldog, confirmed by 247 Sports and Hayes Fawcett at the end of the day. How do you say his name, by the way? Is it like Fawcett, like kitchen faucet, or Fawcett? Anyways, I don't think it's that big of a deal at the end of the day. If he does end up flipping, I wouldn't be surprised. But it is what it is at the end of the day, guys. You gotta take it on the chin at the end of the day and keep pushing forward. You gotta keep recruiting. You gotta keep attacking that high school talent, because look, y'all know about Coach T-Rob. He can develop guys at the next level. He is an excellent technician when it comes to defensive line coaching. And I know it's going to be a big thing that you can prioritize right now, but you also got to look at the other side of the ball. Offensively, I think you have to attack that as well. You haven't been able to recruit the running back room lately. So, I don't know, man. So our boy inside South Carolina, who I actually talked to earlier about this share. So I'm going to share this with what he had. 4th defensive tackle commitment of the 26 class, 19th D-line commitment since the 24. All signed in 24 and 25 are still enrolled at UGA. They're still going after other defensive tackle and edge targets in this class. Well, yeah, they should. It's been one of their primary things that they have been well known for. I mean, again, guys, we're talking about legacy. South Carolina does have a legacy, but it overshadows over what Georgia has at the end of the day. Plus, they've got a large amount of money coming in, guys. We've talked about it plenty of times. Money talks at the end of the day. Money talks. That's really all I have to say about this. Guys, I appreciate you all for tuning in. This has been an incredible live stream. 7,000 of you guys are up in here. Y'all are insane. Like, what? This is incredible. We got more people in here than we do with Outkick right now. Menace to Sports, 365 Sports, guys. Y'all Y'all are the best. We appreciate y'all for hopping on inside the live stream, dropping some comments, dropping your takes on everything, guys. Make sure y'all hit that like and share and subscribe to South Carolina Live at the Voice of College Football. Make sure that you share this to all your friend groups. Tell them, hey, tough day for South Carolina because PJ Dean's a Georgia Bulldog right now. But at the end of the day, guys, you still got a lot to look forward to in the next couple of months for South Carolina, because trust me, this recruiting class is going to be just fine. This is still going to be a young class. It doesn't have to be. I'm expecting at the end of the day, top 30. I think you're going to have some home names that you're going to keep in. But no, man, I think that you'll be just fine in your recruiting class. I think when you have a guy like C.K. Henderson, that'll be your primary recruiter at the end of the day. Noah Clark will be huge if SC lands up. Oh, he's going to South Carolina. I've been talking with him. I talked with him yesterday, actually. I asked him, hey, where's he going? I actually posted his graphic of where he's going. I know that he's had it a couple times. He'll be on. We'll have a definitive time for him. He'll be on 3 recruit channel at 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern. I'm in Central Time. I live in Louisiana, by the way, guys. But Noah Clark is a dog. I've gone over his film a lot. He's a good kid. And I think the relationship that he has built with South Carolina is going to be big. And I think it's going to benefit the Gamecocks at the end of the day. But that's going to wrap it up for us here today. Got 7,100 of you guys hopped on in. Follow me on X at Lucas_Hill23. Follow the Voice of College Football as well at THEVOCFB. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for joining in. Y'all are the best. Y'all have a great day and stay blessed. Don't stress.